BantyOnthebuzzer.com. Don't be fooled by the hockey. What is that? You're revving it.
Yeah.
Full throttle, baby. Full throttle.
First of all, you can't wear a gay shirt like that and rev it.
What do you mean, dude?
What I mean is, you look like you're going ski.
What were you revving?
Like,
I'm revving my ATV.
Alright, let's go. NFL Banty, our second weekly NFL Banty. Guys, a couple
Then
things.
why are you wearing a Caps jersey?
I'm trying to throw them off right now. We're throwing them off right
Are you
now.
throwing them off or sucking them off?
Okay, here we go, guys.
let's go, dude. This is a family show. Will you stop with this
Yeah,
nonsense?
guys, let's talk about Roy Williams, inventor of the horse collar.
And coach of UNC.
Pulled down Don McNabb yesterday. He might get fined. You guys think he deserves a suspension? And do you guys think that this should even be a penalty?
The horse collar is not an illegal move.
No, it's not just pulling him down. When you pull him, you gotta snap him once. Like, you gotta make sure that you bring him down.
Snap that bitch.
Yeah, guys, should just let him tackle.
He's a dirty player. He's injured a lot of guys.
This is the third
Broken
time
some
he's
legs.
gone, by the way, this year.
I'm going to ask you guys a question. Is it a rule or is it not a rule? Can you do it or can you not do
You
it?
cannot do a horse collar tackle.
Okay, then if you do it, and if you injure someone, you should get suspended.
What, only if he injures? What if he doesn't injure? Then
No,
he should
because-
keep doing it?
Okay, I'll give you an example, hockey boy. In hockey, when you high stick someone, it's a penalty.
Right.
But if you injure someone
It's a-
and it's blatant, then you get suspended.
What if
Simple.
it's not a blatant injury? You were just high sticking, but you didn't mean to hurt the guy.
Then
if
you
you
get
don't-
thrown out for the game.
What if you don't get
suspended?
injured till after the game and you find out the next day
Like
that
your
ego
ego's
is
hurt.
Right. Yeah, or
If
that.
you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, fucking horse collar.
Yeah, exactly.
How many times are you going to use that for today? That's what I
I'm
want.
dropping them, dude. I'm
I know
angry.
we're bleeping
Damn,
all
it's the
over the place.
holidays.
Guys, let's talk about another thing. I know we touched in this in our recaps, previews, and whatnot. The Saints without Reggie Bush seem to be doing a lot better.
Stecker.
Go put Reggie Bush in the slot, maybe. Guys, anyone want to chime in on this? Aaron Stecker is doing it.
We've been saying it, everybody's been saying it. Reggie Bush is not an every down back. Next year, look for Aaron Stecker and Reggie Bush
Don't leave,
combo.
don't leave.
I'm
Edge.
okay.
Don't leave.
I'm just
dude.
trying to adjust right now so I can talk about this issue.
You're not going to get it.
It's a very sensitive
combo.
topic.
They're not going to do that. They
Why
signed
aren't
Deuce
they gonna
McAllister
do
because
that?
they have Deuce McAllister when he comes back.
still sign that guy?
Deuce
Cut
McAllister.
him.
Cut him.
Cut
They're
Deuce,
not going to cut Deuce
Cut
McAllister.
Deuce, cut.
He's thunder. They're not going to cut thunder.
There's thunder about
You can't have a storm without thunder.
Let's go.
What about lightning?
Guys, let's move on. Let's talk about Jeremy Shockey out for the season. Looks like the
Just in time for the playoffs.
No, right in time.
Two of the most hated tight ends in the league. Go.
Jeremy Shockey,
Go ahead.
Antonio Gates.
They hate Antonio Gates, right?
Tony Gonzalez.
No, why do we hate
Get out of here. Don't just name like.
Todd Heap.
We know you only know four
Why
of
do
them.
we hate Todd Heap?
I'm hating all these tight ends. Who
You're not
do I
Randy
hate?
McMichael.
Kellen Winslow Jr.
Yeah, we do hate Kellen.
I like Kellen Winslow.
He's terrible. He's a soldier. Guys, let's talk about the playoffs. I want to see where you guys are picking to go from the teams that are left. We got the
I
Giants,
say the
hold on.
Patriots are
The
going to win.
Giants, the Vikings, the Saints, and the Redskins pick 2.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
The Banty is about like 5 different things. Do you really need a list to read off?
When you have 20 different things on your list.
Ooh, he just bantied there. Did you see that?
Banty.
Guys, pick 2 that are going to get the Giants at 9-5, Vikings at 7-6.
That's it. Those are my guys. The Giants and the
Does he look
Vikings.
at the Saints? Saints are 7-7.
They got to win out.
Edge, they got to win out and hope for something else in return.
Is this the symbol for hope?
I really want to see the Saints in the playoffs. I think the
nice.
Saints are going to be the team that you're going to be afraid to play. Unlike Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Unlike the Giants.
The Bucks are
Unlike the
clinched.
Giants,
The Giants
exactly.
are 9-5.
Saints are someone you don't want to see in
I
the
agree,
playoffs.
but I think the
Of course
Giants
you agree.
and
Listen,
the
okay,
Vikings
the
are going to
Giants
make it.
haven't clinched it yet. They faced the Pats in the last week, so that's a loss automatically. And next week, whoever they face,
That other team.
yeah, that other team. Let's talk about the AFC. We got the Jags, the Bills. You guys like these guys? The Bills are 7-7. They
saying-
might sneak in.
I'm saying the Jags are going to go in and the Browns, who are better than the Bills.
Yeah, the Steelers and the Browns are fighting right now for
Right.
for the division right there. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about, guys, earlier on this week, little controversy between Keyshawn Johnson and Terrell Owens. You guys hear about that?
I did hear about
Go
that.
ahead, why don't you-
I don't know why it was even like controversial.
Let's- I'll
Why
tell
did
you
like Keyshawn Johnson just say like
Keyshawn
this
Johnson-
is Bill Parcells like guys or
Because he loves Bill Parcells.
Tell us
He
what
works with
happened
him.
first.
He loves Bill
There's some people that
Parcells.
don't know what happened.
Guys, listen. He loves Bill Parcells. He works with him. He said, credit the Cowboys' success to Bill Parcells because he
Who
built
said
this
this?
team. Keyshawn Johnson.
Fine.
T.O. came and said, first of all, I came out the same year as this guy, 3 rounds later, and I punked him, which he did. We can't even say anything.
Understood, but like
Why would you
everything
bring
out
that
of
up?
context. Like I don't like like.
Second of all, he
He
said,
didn't say I'm better than Terrell Owens.
You know, this is like one of the guys where like he just needs misery and controversy around his life. for it to
Keyshawn
be
is
happy.
like that too. I can't
No,
take
he's
Keyshawn
not.
Johnson. He was a bitch in the NFL.
I agree. I agree.
He was, but not to this extent.
Look,
Well, what else did like
so
Terrell?
Terrell Owens said Wade Phillips is the guy who. Look, Bill Parcells had the exact same team last year. The only difference is
Wade
experience.
Phillips. No, I say Wade Phillips and Terrell Owens. This is a quote saying that Wade Phillips is using Terrell as a playmaker.
Right.
And Bill
which is
Parcells did.
what he's doing.
Okay, I understand that. Give Wade Phillips credit, give Bill Parcells credit, what have you. I don't understand where the feud is coming in with like
Get the
Keyshawn and
feud.
Terrell Owens.
We all know that Terrell Owens is 100 times better than Keyshawn.
But that wasn't the statement. It wasn't like, hey, Bill Parcells is a good coach and I'm better than Terrell Owens.
He's not even know what's up. Like, hey, Wade Phillips, and just like to throw some
leave it to
salt
this
on
Right
guy.
now in a 2-on-2 game, Keyshawn and Bill Parcells versus Wade Phillips and T.O. Who are you taking?
T.O. definitely.
What
dude.
sport?
Basketball.
T.O. big time, dude.
But you're forgetting about the X factor. Bill Parcells is better than Wade Phillips.
What? Like,
He's just-
He's
Yeah.
just bigger. He
Yeah.
can post up
He's
there.
gonna- I don't even know. I think Wade Phillips might outweigh him by like 200 pounds. Anyway, guys, let's talk about the Pats game. Are they going undefeated? Is it given? They have the Dolphins. They got the Giants left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it before the season started.
Considering when I said they're going undefeated after one game. in the
I said it
playoffs.
before the season
Now
started.
you're asking
I
us
called it
whether
last year
with
when
2
we got
games
bumped
left if
out.
they're going undefeated. That's a good question to ask.
You know, when the Colts beat them last year in the playoffs, I said, you know what? This team's coming back with a vengeance next year.
I remember
They're
you
gonna
saying
go
that.
undefeated, and they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Anyway, guys, a couple more things let's talk about. Brett Favre. You've been singing the Brett Favre drinking from the fountain of youth all year. You know, this guy's doing it. Does he still have a couple years left in him?
He's got one more in him.
Just one?
Yeah, he's definitely got one more solid
You
year.
don't want to be carted off.
But he's got a couple of, you know what it is? The guy just loves to play football. Is it bad to just play football for a living?
Is it bad to love?
No. No, but we're not
You have
talking
to think about that
love.
for a second.
No, I just don't know how it makes
Never
any
loved.
sense to what we're talking about right
Because
now.
he loves football.
Answer the question.
Yeah, just answer the question.
Answer
Stop
the
being a
question.
nitwit.
Brett Favre.
Are you asking
He's
me?
got a couple more years left, or is
I said it. I think he's got one more solid year left, you
And
know?
if they go to the Super Bowl and probably lose against the Pats, is that good enough?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
He's already got his ring. He's been to the Super
Good
Bowl
enough for
twice.
what? When you say good enough for
Like to leave on like a high horse.
The guy's, let me tell you something. I don't think the guy cares about leaving on a high note.
I think
the
he
guy wants
wants
to just play football.
Yeah, I agree. I think he wants to play till he can't play no
I
more.
think he wants to
That's
play
right.
competitive.
Until he thinks that he's not competitive now.
And the people around him are fairly young. So if his arm keeps up, I mean, who knows? Brett Favre can go till 2020.
Alright, we'll see. Let's finally, guys, first time in like 30, 40 years, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, not that important of a stat, but some people in Tampa it is, run back a kickoff for a touchdown
First time in how long?
ever. Franchise
Really?
history, yeah.
They've never run back a kickback for a touchdown.
Not a punt, a kickoff.
Wow.
And it's not called a kickback.
Is it a
It's
big
called
thing? Is it a
kickoff.
big thing?
They did this, didn't they?
This is what I want to say. Does special teams make that big of a difference?
To what?
To your team.
To like
To your team. To the
entertainment?
success of your team.
Of course it does. Are you stupid?
It's the fucking least important after defense and offense, you fucking moron.
I understand, but
We saw what it did for fucking the Bears last year when they
If
got
you're
worked by the
comparing-
fucking whoever they played in the
if
Super
you're
Bowl.
comparing like
Skin-
your
skin
special
back.
teams
Skin back.
Give me a chair right
How
now.
much
I'm
time we
cracking
got?
on
to
my-
like
How much time we
what?
got?
to like how much
Come on,
you
spit
know
it up.
your
Spit it
players.
up.
I mean, of course, it's an element of your football team.
I didn't
Of course
fucking
it's
say it's an element.
But
I
you
know.
didn't say
Is it
how
important?
important it's important. Is it more important than something? Maybe. Ask us, but it's important. It's part of your team.
That's what I say, dude.
I can't cover that, dude. He's like
Tell
fraud.
me if I'm wrong. Tell me. Don't worry, he won't beat you up. Just tell me.
What was the question again?
Onthebuzzer.com. We might not come back with another Banty after today's showing.
Is the football important to a football team?
Of course it is! Spell that! What school?
You're not laughing because he's funny.